Well, good morning and thanks for watching the Market Day Report. I'm Janet Adkisson. Well, pollinators have taken the spotlight this week, and groups, including Syngenta, are recognizing the importance of protecting these important insects. So joining us now by phone is Syngenta External Communications Senior Manager Ann Bryan. Ann, thanks for taking the time to talk to us. First of all, how has Syngenta been celebrating National Pollinator Week?
Well, we have been on a road trip, and we planned this road trip to follow what they call the Monarch Highway, the Monarch Corridor, which correlates with the I-35 heading north from Texas all the way up to Minnesota is our road trip route. So we started on Monday in Austin, Texas, and today we're winding up that road trip. And I really mean a road trip. We're in a car driving more than 1,700 miles to meet with various experts and different ways that people provide for pollinators, whether that's protecting pollinators or providing forage and habitat.
Well, it certainly sounds like an exciting experience. What has maybe been a highlight of the 1,700-mile trek so far?
Well, first off, this may not be a surprise, but Texas does things really big. So we met with the Department of Transportation, and they have over 800,000 acres that are mowable right-of-ways. And so they have developed those into native plants and flowers, wildflowers as habitats along roadways. But also what was unique is they have a state-of-the-art safety rest area in Salado, and they have created also several pollinator habitats there. Now, the big thing is monarchs, because it is the monarch, corridor. But if you plant milkweed, which monarchs love because they love to lay their eggs, but they also need the wildflowers for the nectar. So if you build it for monarchs, the other pollinators will come.
Well, certainly an exciting experience. So maybe what do you expect to see in the future as work, of course, continues to be done to help out the pollinators?
Right. I think what we're trying is to tell these stories and inspire and energize other people to think of novel ways where they might be able to incorporate pollinator habitat in their areas, whether they're a business or whether they're an individual.
And now, is this the first time that you've done this pollinator trek across the countryside?
The very first, and it's been great. And I think it's just kind of been a goodwill tour because it's great to meet all these people and learn what they're doing. And McConnell Air Force Base, you wouldn't think to find pollinator habitats or people thinking about pollinators on McConnell Air Force Base in Wichita. But they're using it as an education opportunity for the kids that live on base because, the fighter jets and the monarchs have a lot in common. They both fly long distances. So they kind of, parallel that to tell the story about the monarchs making their trek from Mexico up north all the way to Canada, where they stay during the winter months and then fly back to Mexico.
All right. Well, Ann, thank you very much for joining us. Again, talking with Ann Bryan, Syngenta External Communications Senior Manager, on the phone with us today.